What is the status of your Lancer cookies? That's what I have to ask today. How is everybody doing? Everybody having a good day today? Oh, fucking hell, mate. Woke up this morning, got myself a shortbread tart. Ugh. So on Tuesdays, Jillian doesn't walk the dog. Usually she walks the dog, which is why I don't complain about this. On Tuesdays, she doesn't walk the dog. I walk the dog. And Tuesday is the absolute worst day of the week I could walk the dog. It's the day in which I have the least time before I have to do something in the morning, stream. But she doesn't walk the dog that day. And the justification for it is, well, she has to go to school. So she has to leave the house by about 10. Now, you have to understand, Jillian and I, we work on different sleep schedules. I wake up at about 10, and she wakes up at about 7 a.m. She goes to bed at about 11:30. I go to bed at like 2:30, right? So the justification for not walking the dog is she's like, well, I have to go to school at 10, so I don't really have time to do it. But today, she woke up at like 7 a.m. She cuddled on me for like an hour, which prevented me from being asleep. And then she went to the store to go get pastries and treats, then came back and played with the dog outside but didn't walk it. And I'm like, I feel like in that time, you could have taken the dog for like a 20, 25-minute walk. But I'm not going to complain about it to her because she walks the dog most other days. So, you know, I don't want to be like, the one day I'm responsible for something, I think I'm getting the short end of the stick. But she's always like, yeah, I just don't have time. And I'm like, but you did all this other shit. I don't know. Imagine not being a morning person. That's me. It's me. I don't know how people do the morning person gig. For me, it's not good. Maybe it's because of years of having to wake up on time have permanently ruined me. Because obviously when I was like working, I was waking up at like 6:30. Because you have to. What else are you going to do? One thing that I'm glad is finally getting a little bit of attention as Gen Z matriculates into the working pool is that a 9 to 5 is actually a 7 to 7 because of how commutes work if you live in like a city. And I appreciate that we're being honest about that now. But that means you got to wake up real early. Jillian and the marriage counselor watch the VODs, just FYI. Oh, pa. What is the marriage counselor going to find in the VODs? That I'm cute and funny? If Jillian and I ever went to marriage counseling, the marriage counselor would be on my side. And the reason for that is every one of my positions and opinions have been arrived at through weeks of introspection. I will think about something for months before I offer my position on it, which is why I'm always so measured on Twitter.com. They will also see the slurs, you know. I'm so fucked. I go to sleep at 2 a.m. and wake up at 10. That's about where I am, but, like, this is my job, so. I have a 6-minute commute and I work outside. Okay, well, don't rub it in. Ugh, outside is bad today, though. Every job I've had where I've worked outside is, like, probably 30% of the time I'm like, this is the fucking life. I'm like, let's go. This is it is time to make it happen. And then 70% of the time I'm like, I need to end it. Did you get the babushka, mate? Of course I got it. So unfortunately, Doug has sent me a thing. He said he woke up sick. So I don't think we're doing Master Roulette today. We are going to do Master of Faster. And we're also going to do the Twitter thread. I had a good idea for the Twitter thread. Oh, yeah. Twitter thread. Twitter thread. I thought Roulette was over. Roulette Season 1 is over. New season already? The thing with Doug is, like, he likes to do finales, but he doesn't like to end shows. Okay, Twitter thread, Twitter thread. Here's what it's going to be. It's going to be cards that are bad, but you still want banned. The ban list is usually used to house the most powerful cards in the game. I think this is a missed opportunity. There's a number of cards that, while bad, are also annoying as hell. Or let's say, would be annoying as hell if anyone played them. What bad cards do you need banned? And then I'm going to put on here Poisonous Winds. You all familiar with Poisonous Winds? Do you know what this card does? Wind monsters cannot be special summoned. All face-up wind monsters on the field lose 500 attack. If we ever have a wind format, that card is going to be so fucking obnoxious. There's a bunch of good answers for this one, like Respect Play, I think, is hilarious. I think there are scenarios where Respect Play is like so, like, I think Respect Play in Danger formats, I mean, it never saw play in any capacity, but there are some interactions like Respect Play does floodgate Danger. It floodgates Trickstar. I actually got in an argument with a guy at a Magic event, one of the last Magic events I ever went to. It was the 3v3 SJC in like 2017. I was our standard player, and I was on that oh god, what was the name of the card? It was green-black energy counter snake guy. That deck fucking kicked ass. That deck was so cool. In fact, not to get on a tangent, but that deck played a 2-mana Merfolk that explored on ETB, and I referenced that in the Magic player, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Player rates Magic cards video that went up on that one James channel, and one of the comments was like, MBT, I can't believe you forgot Wild Growth Walker, because the reason that Merfolk was playable was because of Wild Growth Walker, and I wanted to be like, you're wrong. It was actually playable an entire rotation prior in the counter snake deck. That deck was fucking sick. Anyway, at this event, there's a dinosaur, which for a black mana you can reveal it in your hand and put a counter on an opponent's card, and then I think when you cast the card, it kills everything that has counters on it. Right? Tetsumak, that's the name of the card. So I got in an argument with a blue-black control player who was building to a Tetsumak, and in Magic, unless it says otherwise, pretty much every ability is an instant, just so you know. So he goes, Tetsumak effect, I do something, and he puts another instance of the Tetsumak ability on the stack. And I go, are you allowed to do that? And he goes, yeah, why wouldn't I be? And I go, well, you're revealing a card that's already revealed to me. He's like, yeah, I mean, I'm showing you the card twice. And I'm like, oh. I play the greatest game of all time, Yu-Gi-Oh! And I know from an interaction with Respect Play and Trickstar Lycoris, you can't reveal a card that is being revealed. And he goes, this is a different game. And I go, I understand. I would feel comfortable if we called a judge. And he was like, I don't know we have to call a judge for this. It's really frustrating. And the judge, I will say, he was right. He was correct. You can reveal a card that is being revealed in Magic, but I don't think it's that intuitive. Just call a judge. I always call a judge. I call a judge on everything. We were at locals last week. Me, I'm in the judge program, and my opponent, who is an active judge who does judge all the events in the area, we're playing a game, and an interaction happened, and we were like, oh, I'm pretty sure it works this way, but, you know, I'm not 100%. Let's call a judge, and we called the TO, who has infinitely less judge understanding than either of us, and we were like, do you know this? And he was like, let me source it from the crowd, and asked another friend of his who had judged before. And it was funny. It was like, well, we just want to know authoritatively. The question in the question at issue was, if you use Ceravis to negate the summon of a Diabell Star, can you try again? Can you summon Diabell Star again? And you can, apparently. It was one of those things where, like, we knew that they changed how it worked with the Sky Striker cards that all have a hard once on if you can special summon them. But the text on Diabell Star is different than the text on the Sky Striker Aces. Yeah, so Ishamain, that's what we ended up using, is being like, okay, well, there is an analog in the Sky Striker stuff, but the text is, like, noticeably different. It's one of those things where, like, this is the thing that frustrates me in Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's one of those things that I think the law does better than Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is annoying. But it's like, if the text of two cards is different, but they perform exactly the same functionally, then why is the text different? They have complete control over the text. Why would they not make the text the same? And so when one of these things happens, and it's like, oh, it works like Sky Striker Ace Ray, then you have to think to yourself, or Sky Striker Ace Kagari, let's say. You think to yourself, then why is it different? If it works exactly the same, why is it written different? What about the same text but different effects, Soul Crossing? Don't talk to me about Soul Crossing at all. They broke so many design rules to print Soul Crossing just so fucking God card players could bat at it. Although I will say, now that someone's brought up Fur Hire, I hate that Soul Crossing breaks a shitload of rules, but I love that the Fur Hires do. I think it's so funny. Wait, is that true, Zerg? That's crazy. That better not be true. How does Fur Hire break rules? So in Fur Hire, instead of saying you can only summon one Fur Hire monster per turn, they say you can only summon one monster Fur Hire per turn. They, like, put it after all the modifiers so that it sounds funny. And Mr. BT, is Prague actually back? Yeah. Playoffs is back, but it's back in a very limited capacity. We're gonna do. It's always been a limited capacity, actually. No, but it's we're doing. I think we still have to do Agov and Phantom Nightmare, and we'll do those in the coming weeks. But that's it, and then we're gonna do them as they come out. Any update on when History is returning? We don't have any plans to bring it back in the near term. The new Prague was so good. The new Prague, okay, so here's the thing about the Prague stuff. I was really scared to bring Prague back because it is not a, like, marketable video in the same sense as anything else, right? Oh, it looks like it actually ended up in the middle of my shit. Oh, although a significant amount of my videos are failing to clear 50K in one day, which is really disastrous. Oh, but it crept up. Never mind. No, the thing about... The thing about playoffs is I was concerned to upload it because, like, now my videos are these, like, flashy edited, like, 10 to 11 minute things, and, like, Prague is still, like, 90 minutes of us just doing bits. So I was like, oh, I don't know if it's a good fit for the channel anymore. And I went back and I watched it and I was like, oh man, this actually is peak. It's just us going insane. Danny being mad at Leah for crafting Verte was hilarious. It was so funny. Leah was like, I was so happy to see the feedback on Prague, but I was a little upset that 30% of the feedback was just people going, Leah cheated. I mean, why are you're mad at Leah for doing that? You're not mad at what Gavin did all episode? Come on. Restart Prague. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's do NYT connections. So I said we were going to start doing connections. I think the concept is, what is it? 4 items that have something in common. Select 4 items. Click submit to see if your guess is correct. Okay. Categories will always be more specific than 5-letter words, and each group is assigned a color. Okay, 4 groups of 4. How do we... Oh, I see. Moccasin, boa, mamba, adder. This is snakes. Ball. What is ball? Like ball joint, elbow joint, but I don't see 2 other joints. We'll come back to that. How about poke, jab, prod, stick? Those are all just like poking. Thrust. Oh, thrust. Okay. Pumpkin, prince, slipper, ball is Cinderella. And then bow tie, wheel, tube, elbow are pastas. Yes! This, holy shit. This is, I know this was, I assume this was an easy one. This is the puzzle for me. This is doing it for me. This is tickling my tism in the right places. That's what I'll say. Let's do a Wordle as well. Okay. Let's go. Oh, there's past puzzles? Fuck a Wordle. Let's do the Icicle. Always start Sacred Heart. Angel Room, passive, always unlocked. Let's try Holy Water. Okay, it is a 3. That's good. Uh-oh. But... Okay, Angel Room is the correct item pool. So a 3 in the Angel Room that's always unlocked and is an orange, red, blue, or transparent, like Trisagion. Oh, I was sure it was that. Fuck me. Well, shit. I'm out of ideas. Orange, red, blue, transparent. What else can you get in an... I guess, and we've done white, too. It's not white. God, there's... I guess it could be like, Chalice? What is it called? Grail? Yeah, that's not any of those. Okay, brown was correct. I might be able to get it without a devil clue, because I think it is Crown of Thorns. Or, so, what is that called? Judith? What is the name of the fucking crown? It's... Martyr? Like, realistically, how many other brown items are in the Angel Room? Yeah. Didn't even need a devil deal. Damn, I'm good. All right. I don't really have any Twitter freaks for you. I have a couple. Do you want to do the few Twitter freaks we have? Exhaust them? Try yesterday's NYT connections? Yeah, hold up. Let me do yesterday's connections. Because I saw a lot of people whining about yesterday's connections, and they were like, the NYT has failed us. How do you do yesterday? Where do you put it? I literally don't know how to do a previous one. Fan-made archive? Oh. Ugh, I don't want to do that. Okay, this is today's. How about yesterday's? Okay. Oh, stupid. I can't even do this one. 2 of the images are broken. Oh, come on. 2 of the images are broken. Annoying. Anyway, imagine being like, I'm sorry, I don't like that connections is different on April Fools. What do you think the day is? They always do that. I am choosing to be mad at this because it's lame as fuck. Shut up. God, he's so annoying. All right, I have I think 3. I have exactly 3. No, I have 4. Okay, here we go. Does this deserve the Twitter Freaks jingle? It doesn't. Let's instead listen to another audio clip.
But I listened to him constantly using the N-word. That's the N-word. And he's constantly using it.
That's actually about my meeting with Donald Trump. Okay, first up, we all have a movie in mind. When you force yourself to watch one of the most gut-wrenchingly boring movies because you keep being told it's cinema by everyone else. Okay, sorry, I just got to call this out. Ooh, we're so quirky. Look at our April Fool's joke. Man, shut the fuck up, Israel-loving New York Times. This is just classic being online. Peeps is mad that a puzzle was different on the day that people engage in a little bit of japery. And so he's like, oh yeah? Well, you like Israel. Incredible. Keep it up, peeps. Jesus. Would it kill you to be a little whimsical one day a year? My God. Grandson, can we do Thanksgiving normally once? Anyway, when you force yourself to watch one of the most gut-wrenchingly boring movies because you keep being told it's cinema by everybody else. So I want to talk about this real quick because what is this supposed to communicate? In the video, is it more, I assume it's more shots than this. To me, it just looks like he's on the subway. What emotion is meant to be communicated by this? This is just a guy. Okay, but the responses to this are legitimately frustrating. Call me by your name. It's in here like 90 times. Dune? How are you bored by Dune? Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Listen, I think there's some good criticisms of that movie. That it's boring isn't one of them. Come on. La La Land? Bad movie. Bad movie. Is it boring? No. Oh. Stop saying the most popular movies of the last 3 years. Someone give me a deeper cut. Holes or Logan. Logan. I assumed that these were all going to be like art house films, but these people are revealing they literally just don't know how to watch movies. Pulp Fictions. Boring. Pulp Fiction. Boring. Holy shit. Anything MCU? Okay, well, boring is the wrong word for that. Titanic. So many people are saying Dune. I'm sorry. If you did not like Dune 1, you are bad at watching movies. I'm sorry. Every Ghibli film. Freerin. Not trying to say nothing since Peeps is in chat, but this is your GOAT. Okay, see, like, these are answers. Fuck. The Big Lebowski. Shut up. Although I understand that one. I just disagree. Avatar. Avatar the movie. Not enough shit happened in Avatar the movie. That's unbelievable. We all have that one movie. Watching the most boring, grainy movie because I've been convinced it's cinema. Oh, what are you talking about? Avatar. Maybe watching The Shining. Maybe watching movies isn't for everyone. That's all I gotta say. Y'all should try these movies again after you've grown up. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Lala, like, how do you listen? Oh my god. Wow. The Godfather. Avatar is kind of mid, though. I'm not saying Avatar is a good movie, but it is definitely not boring. Everyone's saying Call Me By Your Name is being homophobic. Everyone who's saying Dune is Islamophobic. Oppenheimer. You have to work to get bored by Oppenheimer. I'm sorry. You have to work to get bored by Oppenheimer. Like, I get it. You describe Oppenheimer. Oh, yeah, it's like 3 consecutive hearings. Like, I get that could sound boring. But it's so good. Like, legitimately, you might not just like movies. You might be, Twitch streams might be more up your alley. There's like 3 people in here posting actual movies. Wow. Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. At this, TV might not be for you either. Holy shit. How does your brain end up like this? It's gotta be TikTok, right? Just scrolling the shorts algo is the only way you can produce a brain like this, but we've produced it a million times. Oh man. Wow, haha. I literally just watched Jean Dielman, 23, Quoi du Commerce, 1080 Bruxelles, like an hour ago. Very sleeper for most of the runtime, but the ending is pretty special, and the cinematic influence it had is apparent. Movie I've never heard of. Thank you. Thank you for answering the prompt. Thank you, 503 unavailable. Thank you so much for answering the prompt and not saying my least favorite movie is X-Men 2. I do get the Dune 1 comments. It's a slow burner that if you're not into story building and want instant gratification, you will find it doesn't tick the boxes. That's correct. If you are dumb, if you don't know how to watch a movie, you will not like it. You can improve the experience by placing a vinyl sticker of Baby Yoda in the corner of your laptop screen and watch it on Netflix. And anytime you get bored, you can just look down and pretend that Baby Yoda's in the scene. Oh my god. It's not like Dune is a challenging movie. It's not like it's like no, like, you gotta understand, it's a hard watch, but the payoff is so good. Holy fuck. Okay, let's keep going. Now that I've made myself mad, let's make myself educated.
Guess what we learned today at school?
What did you learn?
We learned about how the Earth went around the sun.
Stupid
Do you
teachers.
want to tell them the truth?
Yeah. So first, God set the Earth on its foundation. It can never be moved. So how does it go around the sun? Second, God is enthroned above the circle. Yes, it is a circle, but not round like a ball. He's enthroned above the circle of the Earth. Third, in Revelations, it says that there are four corners of the Earth. Now, tell me, how can there be four corners of a round ball?
Okay, this rocks because, of course, it's flat Earth. But the teacher didn't say the Earth was round. He comes back and says, we learned that the Earth goes around the sun. And then is like, no, I can explain this. The Earth is flat. It's like, okay. But that also does not, like, it can still go around the sun. I think it's, yeah, I think Chad is correct. I think it's flat Earth, but it's also like a weird, like, Christian thing. It's like, she talks about, like, God set the Earth on its foundation, which means it can never be moved. I mean, I don't think that's true. Like, come on. Also, I love how she's like, in Revelations, it says the four corners of the world. It's like, yeah, you know, Revelation says a lot of stuff that we all just kind of ignore. And also, like, that's the only place they say four corners? I guess it could be. Holy shit. Famously literal book Revelations. Oh man. Okay, so I have read Revelations because of Binding of Isaac. I was like, I have to read this shit. It sounds crazy. No, and there was like a week where Jillian is Catholic, which means she hasn't read the Bible. No, that's our inside joke. She's like, Catholics, we don't really read the Bible. We just like, it's like vibes. And so there was like a week where we were talking about Revelations, and I would tell her something that's in Revelations, and she'd be like, there's no shot that shit is in Revelations. And I'm like, yeah, it's like an insane book. It's like, it's crazy. They read it to you. Yeah, but the other thing is they read it to you, but they read you the bangers. They're not reading from Revelations for the most part, you know? Oh, my God. Revelations, insanely funny book. If you ever get the chance and you want to learn about the fucking Antichrist and all that shit. Like, it's so funny that, like, the thing that, like, insane religious people are doing in, like, schools is they're like, the Antichrist is coming and we have to prepare for it, and like all that shit is from Revelations, and it's just like, it's just insanity. It's like, you can't possibly believe this. It was written mid migraine. It's like a tack on book too. It's like the non Frank Herbert Dune books, you know? That shit just came out. It's the most obviously fake Bible chapter. Yeah, exactly. Didn't it come out like years after the rest of them too? The rapture's coming, mark my words. Hey, listen, if the rapture's coming, here's the thing about the rapture. If the rapture's coming, I'm going to feel like an idiot because I don't believe it. If it comes and it happens and everyone gets saved, I'm going to feel like a fucking moron for not believing it. But no one's going to be around to do an I told you so, right? Like, it's just going to be a bunch of people who didn't believe, like, shucks. Oh, well, we're not going to, there's no one here to make us feel bad about it. When I was a kid and I was around Catholics, it was taught to me that if you read all of Revelations, you become crazy. I wonder why they taught me that. I mean, it's not like forbidden knowledge. It's just dumb. It's like... Oh, my God. You go crazy because you go, oh, shit, this whole thing is just so obviously fake. Not to be like 2013 atheist, but like... Oh man, I think everyone should read Revelations. I think all of the like super devout like tradcasts should read Revelations and be like, "Fuck, this is really part of it." And then some people will be like, "Nah, not really." It's like not really. Next up. Okay. Here's a man dressed as Tyrone Biggums. Why? Well, my mama has got to stop signing me up for stuff at church. She told these folks I will play a crackhead in the Easter program. Why is there a crackhead in the Easter program? A good question. He goes, oh, my son will play the crackhead. So, of course, he dresses up like the guy from the Chappelle skit. Very funny. But, I have a few more questions about the Easter program. Here we go. So before I mute this tweet, everyone keeps asking me about the plot. I'm so glad that he delivered because that's my number one question here. We had to walk down the aisle of the church with labels on, such as greed, lust, and envy. And mine was drug addict and alcoholism. There he is. He's looking good. So I had to act like I was drunk, and I had a bottle of alcohol and Tic Tacs as drugs. Once you get to the front, they have someone playing the devil and said, "You're doing a good job. Keep it up." But on the other side, a lady was telling me about Jesus. There's the devil. You could just barely see the devil there. This church, by the way, is not packed. There's clearly 12 people total in it. At the end, they had somebody playing Jesus, and he took the sign off my neck and hung it on the cross, meaning I was saved. The end. That's really what happened, too, actually. Average Baptist experience. Okay, I'm trying not to, shit on religion all morning. Baptists, it's so clearly fake, right? At least, Catholics, you have, you get to be oh, we've been doing the same shitty mass for 2,000 years. There's a historicity to it. Baptism, they're we're just vibing. I don't know. We're just going with it. We got the guy dressed up as the character from the Chappelle sketch going I love crack. And then a man in a spirit Halloween devil costume. You can see the little horns here. Comes up and says, "Great job. Keep it up." And then Jesus goes, "No," and takes his sign off me and hangs it on the fucking cross. INRI, drugs and alcoholism. It's so good. Everybody should go to a black church once. When I was growing up, part of our religious education was we would go to other churches and see how they worshiped. And I can tell you right now that black churches by a country mile, they're having much more fun than anyone else. I mean, this is not news to most people here, but holy, you sit through a Catholic mass and it's we get it, man. Come on. And then you go to a black church and it's all right, okay, I can see why people would be into this. This is fun. We did visit a synagogue. We visited a mosque. And the mosque was a little touchy because when we were doing this, it was, I don't want to be it was in the wake of 9/11 because it was in 06, but everything was in the wake of 9/11. And we were here's 7 little kids from a different church who want to come in. And I think they were a little suspicious that we were doing some stupid fucking James O'Keefe style takedown, but it was nice too. The unfortunate truth is that all church is just kind of boring, but there's not even the black church. It's okay, there's boring parts of this. Are there Orthodox people in America? Yeah, some religions have an Orthodox sect, unless you're talking about a specific. What I like is my church we have 2 pastors. We have a black guy and a white woman. and the black guy is trying to like get the church to get on their feet and like enjoy themselves. And then the white woman does the like, we see you, we hear you cadence. And they did a joint session for Easter, and it was just like whiplash. It was like, oh my God, right, yeah, of course. It was like, right, yeah, this is right, of course. Good cop, bad cop, but with pastors. Yeah, I mean they're both good, but in different ways. You know, I'm not a big fan of like the we are a singular welcoming community, that cadence. But it sure beats the hell out of what I'm hearing in the other churches. You know. All right, what's up next? My friend's Baptist church put tape on their arm and ripped it off to show how you get dirty if you had premarital sex, except they never explained the sex part. Oh, man. They're just doing bits. They're just doing bits in Baptist churches. It sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, next up. Okay, did you hear about this? If you were on Discord yesterday, you got a notification for a video called Discord Loot Boxes Are Here. And by that I mean every single person on the platform got a notification for this April Fool's bit, right? And in so doing, they accidentally produced the #1 greatest, most viewed video in YouTube's history. Let's just watch it real quick. Discord loot boxes are here. Let's see where it ended up. 628 million views. It's funny because like that's 500 million people got this. But like this bit entirely did not at all make any sort of waves. It just bounced off people. It was like, yeah, it's a bit. So it was like zero impact on culture. 1/16 of the planet viewed the video. It's so funny. What's that video suggestion? Which one? Every one of these videos is a banger. Deltarune chapter rewritten, Big Bang cover. Mitzi's Void Recon full album. 4K cav view, Nagaragawa Railway. This is how you don't fake your death. Random tire flies off car. The Doug video. Homer's brain. Anamanaguchi Miku extended version. Pokemon Masters EX. Disrupting a scammer for a whole week. Music for when you're stressed, and rapping dog drives a car. Imagine accidentally breaking a YouTube record because you incorporated an April Fool's video into your app. The talented Discord never disappoints. They made a great view bot. Can we watch the last one? Yes. All right, we're here, just sitting in the car. I want you to tell me if you can go far. Step on the gas. Step on the... Now step on the brakes. Step on the gas. Now, boom, boom, you say bam, bam, bam. No pause in between. Come on, let's jam. Step on the gas. Now step on the brakes. Oh, this is such a banger. All right, here we go. It's time for the freestyle. Fuck. Step on the brake, then turn to the left. Now step on the gas, then turn again. Now what? Do I step on the stop the car? What? Do I step on the stop the car? Oh, right. I need to step on the brakes. Turn to the left, then step on the brakes. I step on the brakes. I didn't know there is no brakes. Oh, It's great. It's peak. I knew you was going to screw it up.
I knew you were gonna screw up.
Oh, my God. Parappa is so good. It's so insanely good. Only haters will say this is fake. Yeah, you can't actually do that in the game. You can't put together a sentence like that. Parappa stream when? Never. Never, I think. This is my skibbity toilet. It'll come out in a couple of weeks, I imagine. But we did a trash tiers for the law Yu-Gi-Oh! And realized like 60% of the Arcana forces are skibbity toilets. Let me just pull up Arcana Force on Dueling Book, and I can show you what I'm talking about. Okay. So first off, the chariot is obviously a skibbity toilet, right? Like this is like it's not even up to question. This is a skibbity toilet, right? You've got the little toilet. He's coming out the top, right? But there's more. The Emperor is like a high level skibbity toilet. In fact, if you look at the Emperor's art, you can see that he's got a little skibbity toilet here on the bottom, and then on the top, it's all just like external little things, right? We have the World is like a very large skibbity toilet, right? If you conceive his whole body here as part of the toilet, and then he's got the head coming out of a hole. And then he's of course got all these little appendages, which is just classic for a skibbity toilet. I think that's all of them that I would feel comfortable saying are skibbity toilets. But if you want to get a little more anarchic in your conception of a skibbity toilet, the Light Ruler could be a skibbity toilet of some kind. I don't see it personally, but I think that's probably all of them. I forgot the Fiend. Is the Fiend real? It came out. I can't believe they released this card. What have you been cooking on DB? Oh, this is a little show you might know as Junior Journey. Whoa, ho, ho, man. Stop the car. We got an emergency, can't you see? This is a skibbity. It's a skibbity toilet. Like, it's not even a question. Oh, my God. Speaking of skibbity toilets, the kid that lives close to us, Jillian was talking to him the other day, and he said a sentence that I think I will probably remember forever, which is, back during the dawn of time, before dinosaurs were even invented, there were skibbity toilets. And he said this as like the first sentence of his own skibbity toilet lore. But that sentence was so true. We all just we were like sobbing. We're like, no, there's no way. All right, let's do new cards. Look up camera clops, please. I'm familiar with camera clops. All right, what do we got? Rage of the Abyss, Birth of a Hero, a maybe. We're like da baby. Yay! I like a maybe, and I like that she's a fish. What new cards do we have? None. What the fuck? Why am I doing this? We just don't have new cards? Fucking hell. Oh, but this is pretty important. Masquerena full art. She's cute. Why does she have the poncho on? She has the gooning helmet. She has the tail for some reason. Oh, hell yeah. Here she is being just a little quirked up with it. Make sure that the the 3 symbol is represented on this, please. Here she is pointing or doing something. Here's when she has to lock in. There's the motorcycle. Wow, they spent a lot of time on this. They even spent time on the grenade. Yeah. This is... Wait, it's the puppy version. What the fuck? Wait, we have unused puppy girl IP Masquerena? You're killing me. There's no shot. That's crazy. From left to bottom, serious face, sparkling eyes, cheeky laughter, forced smile, cute angry, dizzy eyes, playing dumb, glaring with scorn. She's doing the Rick and Morty face right here. Hanging out. I can't believe we have unused IP Masquerena dog girl. That's crazy. It's not unused, it's the alt art? What? Yeah, we had confirmation, Raphael. It was the S4 stuff, I think. I guess we don't have any new cards. We'll poke around here for a little bit then. I better not see this shit in a jar in Farfa's house, by the way. Here's the one new card you missed. Guardian of the Voiceless Voice. All right, this card is not good. New set PogChamp. I'm so mad that they're getting the heroes in Rush Duel. Why can't we get the heroes? Look up Skull Guardian's price. Wait, did they not reprint it? Skull Guardian is one of those rituals that like only came out once in a shitty ass product. Uh-oh. $55.89. Tournament Pack 2. I imagine if this is ever necessary for anything, that they'll just reprint it in an OTS. Quaggar Hercules style. It's April Fools in Japan. Maze-full charity. Okay. I wish we had Rush so bad. Well, shit. I didn't know that we weren't going to have new cards or Doug. Now I'm just flying blind. Well, you ready to do the Danny series? Let's make it happen. Okay, how do I do this? So last time when I tried this, you all said there was a way that I could make this work so that I didn't have to re-download everything. Do you all remember how to do that? Go to your master duel folder, users, and copy the old user data into the new one. Okay, let's create a free account. What's my email address? I hate this fucking verification that's like click until there's none left. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Oh my fucking... Your captcha response is invalid. Holy, come on. It's making me do it again. This is unbelievable. Hello? Okay, no. I'm doing it online. What do you guys want to listen to while we do it online? The AI song? Is it still bookmarked? Hold up. We can listen to the AI song. No, I unbookmarked it. The Dog Day song? Yeah, okay. No, let's listen to the Pomni song. I'm going to find it. Here it is. Wait. Oh, thank God. Much better. Okay. Ready? Here we go. Folks, welcome to the inaugural episode of Master of Faster. We couldn't call it Master Race. That one that one didn't go over well. So this is actually our... God damn it. Okay. So here's how this is going to go. Previously, we had expected to spend an hour getting our account up to snuff before facing each other at the end of the episode. But I didn't know this. The gems are so front-loaded in Master Duel that after an hour, you can just have Snake Eyes, just fully built. So we made some changes. Okay, here, let's do it like this. Hello, YouTube, and welcome to the inaugural episode of Master of Faster. We were going to call it Master Race, but we decided not to. Anyway, here's how this is going to go. We're going to spend 15 minutes total in client in order to build a deck before playing Danny at the end of the episode. We can use anything at our disposal with two exceptions. We cannot buy the structure decks in the shop, and we can't spend any money whatsoever. Oh, and the Sword Soul thing is off limits too. Yeah, I see that someone already figured it out. We're not doing the Sword Soul thing. So we already have... So I think there's like two divergent paths here. Oh, I don't even think that's true anymore. That 15 minutes is going to include not only the time that we spend in game, but also the time that we spend building our deck. So we're going to have to do it really fast. Now, what do we want to do? Do we want to, like, prep a really strong deck for, like, later? Or do we want to just build, like, a killer NR strategy today? Is there, like, a really good NR strategy that builds into a powerful... a powerful deck? Foes? You all want to see foes? I'll do foes again. You got it. All right, let me get the timer going. Unchained? Oh, I could fuck with Unchained. What does Unchained look like? Generator or Unchained? No, Generator needs a bunch of Runic cards. Or does it? I DM'd you a constructed list last night. Yeah, let me figure that out. Runic doesn't have Sleipnir yet? Yes, it does. I appreciate this list, but it doesn't show rarities. Let me try Master Duel meta. Runic is very expensive, though. Let's see what Unchained looks like. The problem is that Unchained doesn't build into anything either. Builds in a lab. I guess that's true. What the fuck? Who said this was cheap? This is super expensive. It's got 3 URs. That's actually not so bad. It's got a lot of SRs, though. Selection pack makes it easier. All right. VW is cheap. What did Danny build? Can you just tell me what Danny built? I'm not going to try and use it to influence my decision, but like I don't want us to build the same deck. Not VW. I could build VW. I'm trying to think what builds into something else is the problem, right? What does Math Mech look like? Oh, Math Mech's pretty expensive. Tri-Brigade is cheap. Tri-Brigade is cheap. Wow. Yeah. What does Lab look like? Okay, joke all you want, but no, Lab's a billion dust. This is not doable. Ugh. Brandon doesn't build into anything. What about Kashtira? Cash is all it's all hand traps though. You like expensive hand traps. It's super heavy. The super heavy main deck is it's pretty bad actually. Tier Elements is not Tier Elements is really bad. Wow, all these decks are expensive. All right. I think we are doing the Unchained build. Is there an NR Unchained? Yeah, there is. Oh, it's not good. Okay, so here is what I think we're going to do, at least for the early episodes. As soon as we get the UR dust, we can basically build anything in the game, and it behooves us to build hand traps because those go in everything. But in terms of decks we can build episode 1 that then build into meta strategies, Unchained is pretty good. It's got 3 of its guys at normal rarity. We can supplement a lot of the spaces we won't have with powerful cards like Torrential Tribute. The only expensive card in here, I think, is the Yama and the Sharvara. Which I think we can get after 1 episode. Like, that seems doable. You need the tour guides? You don't need the tour guides. I mean, they're nice, for sure. All right. So let's start the timer now, and let's go immediately to the solo mode. All right, so the solo mode front loads a shitload of gems. Specifically, dual training. Dual strategy is insane in terms of gems. Eventually. Where the hell are the gems? 600, 600, 600, 600. We're going to be able to get through all this? Yeah, for sure. Timer's going. 14:30. Oh my god, I don't need to know what a tribute summon is. This might not be fast enough, I'm going to be honest. While we're here, we're going to make a couple modifications. We're going to turn off animations. We're going to turn off the summon cut-ins, card effects. And I think that's it. Dragon Treasure. Dragon Treasure. Mountain Treasure. Haven't done math, but I have to assume this is going to be enough. Get owned. Me. Thought it did 800. The graveyard effect does 800. I see, I see. Oh, come on. Jesus, come on! How many of these fucking cards does he have? I'm really gonna lose this. Holy. I'm wasting 3 minutes doing this. Oh, thank God. A non-normal monster? You're fucking with me, dude. All they have is normal monsters! Oh, that's insane. Please stop drawing, guys. No! Oh, I didn't get to hit retry. We have to watch the animation. I don't think we're going to have enough time. This is... I literally don't think we're going to have enough time to get to the 600s. That took us 3 minutes. Like, we don't have that kind of time. Okay, this is good. Shield Crush is crazy. I don't have a card that beats that. Oh, that kind of does. Oh my God, that's annoying. Fuck off. That's good. Oh my God. We had the out. What the fuck was the out? We didn't have the out at all. You all are lying. This Raigeki is just going to have to be enough. I can't believe I thought that I was going to be able to do this in this amount of time. How is time? We've got about 9 minutes left. Okay, we win. Right? This is lethal? Oh my god, it's 100 short. Kill me. If that's something bullshit, I'm gonna be so mad. Why would they even give me Leotor against a deck that is exclusively normal monsters? What is that teaching new players? To build their decks good? Okay. Okay, we got the Raigeki. Importantly, we got a bunch of money, too. We got the solo mode gems. We'll have to come back to that and clear the other two. First, I want to go to the shop. Okay. Oh my god. Shut up. What are we crafting? It's the it's in the new pack, right? This one? No. Blazing Arena. Yeah, it's in this one. Okay. Wow, we got some stuff, actually. We got some stuff and things. We get money for discovery missions. It's an insane amount of gems. Let's go back to the shop. I don't think we can do our free pack openings. Like, we just don't have time. Oh, that's cute. Let's throw together what we have already. Free royal pack and the free tier pack. Okay, we can do that. They're in special. All right, one-time access code talker. Come on. I don't want to watch this animation. Oh my god, I'm fucking up clicks everywhere. That's the wrong one. Duster? No, not this slow. Duster, Duster, Duster. One-time Duster. Holy, okay. Oh, okay. We got some stuff. We got some stuff and things. We got some stuff and things. Okay, we got to go into the Unchained Secret Pack as well. It's, like, really good. Or we could get a bundle. We're a little short of a bundle. Let's go deck. Okay, Unchained. We want one of him, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What else can we play in here? We have the Raigeki. We need oh fucking hell. I don't know. Mystical Space Typhoon. The Feather Duster. Dark Hole. No, we don't need Dark Hole. But we'll play it. Torrential. What else? And then let's disenchant a bunch of stuff. Not you. Oh my god. We'll keep Catalyzer. We need the Fiendishes. The Fiendishes are going to come in very handy. Remind me to put those in the deck in a sec. Four minutes on the timer. We could play her. Not no. Hito we need. Okay. We actually don't have enough URs for a single good UR. Now we do. Okay. Rhino? You're gonna need more gems? Yeah, tell me about it. And then, let's just see if we can craft this. We don't have nearly enough SR dust. We don't need him, don't need him. These aren't important. I guess we could take, if we're gonna do 3, it'd be A-bomb. It'd be, I don't know, fucking... the Link Dog. Yeah, the dog. Yeah, this is correct. And then we only have room for 1 UR. So if we're getting 1 UR, it's got to be Yama. All right, 230 on this. Go to missions. Yeah, I'm going. I think that was enough UR dust for another one. Let's go to the shop. We'll get the Ash Blossom bundle real quick. Where's the Ash bundle? There it is. A bunch of shit we don't need, but also the Ash. Compulse, Fiendish, Paleos. Yeah, I think the Paleos are the pick. Like Dynamicious. Nothing's beating 2 Dynamicious. And then... Did we pull anything interesting? Some URs, right? 50 UR dust. Let's do A-bomb. See if we can't get 10 more. 130 on the timer. We're almost out of time. We don't need that or that or that or that. That's actually 2 URs we can craft. Definitely another Yama. Definitely another Rage. And then Ash Blossom, HFT's already in here. Rigeki's already in here. Sharvara. No, oh, maybe. Yeah, I could fuck with another Sharvara. I don't know. This looks pretty goddamn good. I'm gonna be honest with you. And then what else do we want to play? Let's turn off the UR filter. We have 46 seconds. Oh god, we are really in it. Just guys in the extra. Can we Fusion, Ritual, Synchro Xyz, Pendulum, Link? Let's just throw in whoever we have. I'm talking about him, these guys, this guy, her, him, the Gaia Saber could come up. Traffic Ghost could come up. Maybe we get 2 7s, 2 4s, 2 7s. Okay. Caesar? Where the fuck is Caesar? We don't have Caesar. You want me to craft Caesar? No, I'm not doing that. All right, and that's the deck. I don't know. In the grand scheme... Wait, why are we missing an escape? Oh, man. I mean, I gotta be honest. I think this is pretty stellar for 15 minutes. So next episode, we will try to refine this list into something that doesn't look like it was put together in 15 minutes. And we will try to get those gems from the solo mode. I mean, it looks pretty strong. It looks pretty strong to me. Hoo-wee. I love everyone being like, There's no tour guide in here. 15 minutes, chat. You understand. This just doesn't look very good. You're not playing 8. Where's your maxi? Where indeed? Caesar is a rare? Yeah, we should have crafted Caesar. What was I fucking up with Caesar? That's how you spell Caesar. Oh, it's S-E-S-A-R. What? You all are stupid. Oh. Yeah, that, How are we doing on solo mode? So... we have to beat these 2, and then we just get 2,400 gems. That's disastrous. That's really bad. You can use your own deck? You don't have to use starting deck? Holy fuck. We'll have a lot to talk about for next time. All right. That was fun. Holy. Holy. Please read Bayonator. No. I'm not going to do that. Pete Bits Dono, I need help. Yeah, here, hold up. Oh, I have to go get my phone to use the Steam Mobile Guard Authenticator. Farfa's Discord is useless. I'm going to an Edison event in 2 weeks, and I need some not expensive deck lists. Hit me with them, please. No deck in Edison is super expensive. Hero Beat. Now that's an interesting list. Ugh. I'm trying to think. Dark Gaia is fun. Yeah, do Dark Gaia. That's a blast of a deck. Okay. God, I can't believe I left my phone downstairs and I was like, I hope that this doesn't come up. Will we play new solo mode? I'm loading it up now, baby. Somewhere beyond the sea, I have to pee. Oh, we have a new addition to the Terminal World storyline. Gotham's Call, the X-Saber Blast. Oh, what the hell? Is this Gotham's? Whoa, he looks like shit. The Sword of Will, X-Saber. Invasive creatures called worms have come drifting through space, eating other stars. You're up to speed. An ally of justice called the Ally of Justice... An alliance of justice called the Ally of Justice was founded to kill them. The four groups at the heart of the Ally of Justice are disciples of the mighty dragon, the Ice Barrier, the rulers of the Hazy Valley, the Mist Valley, Burning Everything, Clad in Flame, the Flamvel, and the former mercenary group, the X-Saber. As the war against the worms progressed, X-Saber were put in a pinch. Some worms were smarter, and instead of attacking in numbers, they formed swarms that coordinated their attacks. Many were wounded by the mobilizing enemy, and elite fighters were injured in battle. Some went right back to battle with machine prosthesis before their wounds even healed. To turn the tide, a new strategy was needed. X-Saber leader Commander Gotham Swordmaster was building a strategy while comparing the past with the now. Just terrible. This is the X-Saber base. The X-Sabers have an altar that imbues their weapons with great power. He is What the fuck? He is reminded of the owner of a single sword that has been stuck into the ground there. I guess Gotham's is he. No, the sword belonged to Gotham's. No, wait. However, once... Oh. This one, they busted out the Chat GPT for this one. Long before the attack of the worms, an age when each group was feuding for power, there was a mercenary group, X-Saber, founded by one man. The name of that man? I'm sorry, I cannot answer that question as it goes against programming directive. X-Saber Sousa. He cut down enemies with his two swords. His skill was highly regarded by others. There were many other drifters who did not have land or family to protect. They threw themselves into battle with him to survive the war. Gotham's was one such drifter. He thought more highly of Sousa than anyone else, the strength and charisma to lead the crude and fearless mercenaries. On the other hand, Gotham's also saw Sousa's shortcomings. He was wild and ruthless and did not hesitate to sacrifice men for victory. Even as a group formed for survival, there are times when you must care about the condition of these soldiers. As soon as Gotham's joined the mercenaries, he did his best to display his worth to the group. He became Sousa's right-hand man and took the role of connecting Sousa to his men. The aggressive Sousa was able to create a powerful army not only because of his absolute power, but also due to the tenacity of Gotham's acting as a buffer and shaping the organization. Holy shit. I don't care. Gotham's contribution to the group leads to it splitting off between ones that followed Sousa and ones that are loyal to Gotham's. Gotham's was a loyal second in command to the aggressive Sousa. More and more people started to regard him as their leader. Some of these... What will happen to us if we are divided? The group in the midst of this war. Smaller faction will be eaten alive and soon disappear. However, Gotham's barely tolerated Sousa's temperament, but Sousa's powerful spirit and commitment to lead the group in a battle was something he admired. The two factors seemed to calm on the surface as the scent until they grew over time. If this were to continue, it would spell disaster. Well, the tensions grew higher within the group, and incident occurred. Holy fucking it's no! Sousa disappeared. Gotham's and his men looked for him, but only found one of his swords. The blade was still sharp, and there were no signs of battle in the area. He left one of his swords and disappeared without a trace. With no clues to find, Gotham's abandoned the search. Gotham's was faced with another big decision. How could the group survive when Sousa had spiritual pillar? Holy shit! That was a novel! Alright, let's get it going. We will be playing Call of the Swordsman. Okay. All right, we win. Oh, we're going to summon Sousa. There he is. Oh, is that Battle Fader or something? That's why we're doing this? Oh, no. Oh, it wasn't. We just had lethal 15 turns ago. Why did we do all that? What is that noise? There's like a whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's Baguska makes that noise? Oh, I love him. Now I want to know the in-lore reason between the differences between the X-Sabers and the double X-Sabers. I think I actually might know it. The double X-Sabers are loyal to Gothams. That's what I'm going to say. Oh, thank God. I was like, can we please draw Bogart Knight? All right, we win now. Oh, no! Add one with the sword! Okay, well, we can discard one of those cards. No! Fuck! I almost said it. I was like, you know, it would be really irritating if they just put Gotham's emergency call in here. Fuck. How do we want to do this? I don't really want to do any of this. I'm just going to chill. Fall Troll, I think, is too good to pass up. Yeah, they're just going to eat the board. That's fine. Making Sousa here. Okay. Okay, now we actually win. Oh, not Saber Vault. Holy fuck, Saber. Thank you so much for Saber Vault. That's what I wanted. Huh. Guess we have to make Gothams, right? Kill Sousa. Oh, it's his little tail. He's so cute. Oh, look at him. Wait, fuck. I did not think that's what we were doing. In my defense, I was paying attention to Baguska. We still win. He's cute. That's just all there is to say about it. He's adorable. He is a cutie. Oh, God. All right, here we go. Get ready to read. The impact. Oh my God, it's the same picture. The impact of losing X-Saber Susa was immense. The result together with who had together, the group would have fallen apart now. And God was assuming leadership of the girl with Susa behind. To polish what Susa had built and pass on the group to the next generation. Later, Gods became the new commander of the mercenary group X-Saber, a band of mercenary ruffians, as a transformative band of swordsmen that worked together to improve our skills and fight with spirit. Goddams was determined. He had nominated 10 elite swordsmen, each in charge of leading a handful of others and leaving no one behind. Some of the groups due to the reforms. God didn't blame those who did. Many decided to stay, and then the group was reborn. With Goddams in command, X-Saber Rebellum took to his side. The towns of the X-Saber group that are largest on the continent, established a base and rules over the entire region. Oh, we're back to the fucking sword. There were times in the past when we had to remobilize due to the change in battle. Same can be said about now. They developed new tactics and techniques to resist. 45 minutes about the Susa Goddam's power struggle, and then they're like, how will we defeat the worms, they thought. They developed new tactics to defeat the worms. Genius! Only Goddams could have thought of that. The two X's multiply the power of the X. Goddams changed the name of the group to XX Saber. Okay. Genius. No, I'm good without the Face Knights pack. It's so crazy because the Eldritch one was incredible. And this one is just like, holy. Oh, hello. This is interesting. What are we meant to banish here? I kind of want them to commit before I do anything. Holy shit. Okay, we might be dead. Progression reference. Wait, this is like the worst card ever. What? Alright. Whoa! Main phase 2? Oh, okay. We got the ninja guys. Dark Soul. I'm gonna be real. I really don't know how we're gonna beat this. That's pretty good. Charge Warrior is pretty good. Charge Warrior almost wins here. Can he beat Yugioh? Same original type and attribute. We have a Psychic Earth and a Psychic Earth. So we can go Stardust Charge Warrior, wipe the board, or we can go Yugioh Chill. I believe in myself. We're dead. Well, this is different. This... how do I want to do this? So we actually don't have a tuner here, is the problem. Okay. Oh, okay. That motherfucker is suited up. Please make Isold. Fuck. Okay. Oh, second call. I've never seen this. I don't need that. Okay, normal Psybeast. Activate effect. Banish, I don't know. Rizabel, why not? Special Tracker. Trigger Nyan Nyan. We can make Gotems. Oh, Vermilion Dragon Mech seems really good. Crocodragon is also really good. Crocodragon would be better if we could get one more card in grave. What if we go like Coral, Pop, Bogart Knight? We're always going Coral. No, we want those guys banished. Coral, Pitch, Fall Troll, Pop, Bogart Knight. Wait, why can't I emergency call here? Oh, because I need an X-Saber on the field. Oh, well, there's a way to get an X-Saber on the field. What? 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 Oh my god. This is kind of mean. I'm gonna be honest. Ooh, nice rescue, Rabbit. That would have come in handy. I do like everyone in chat saying X-Saber is an X-Saber. Oh, right. I knew that was the draw. Okay, Baguska is making some noises I really don't appreciate, to be honest. All right, last duel. Ooh, it gives us the Gotem's head. Oh, fuck. Wait, there's good cards? Oh, Jesus Christ. And they're playing vanillas. Oh my god, we've got like Shureg in here. What the fuck? Fractal? Wow, huh? If you insist, Kit. Oh wow, we could even send Dark Soul here. That's funny. I guess we'll get another Fractal. Karos, pitch Garum. I don't really want that guy. That's 4. We could go my good friend here. Get him out of here. Let's see what that back row is. Xyz Reborn. What are we looking for off the tanky? I guess the free special guy. Bogart Knight for Airbellum. These two for Farrajeet. Farrajeet. Oh, we missed the Fall Troll summon. Whoopsie doodle. This guy for... Do we have two? I guess we want Fighting Daruma Karma Cannon. I mean, I don't think we really need to play for a long game. I just want to win right now. It was E-Call. Suck me sideways. Ooh, let's make Herbellum with these remaining two. No, let's not, actually. I've decided we shouldn't. Just go combat. Give me... Oh, I don't know. Give me Fractal. So say this is probably lethal, right? Well, thank you for the good duel. I appreciated that. Maybe the worst solo mode in Modern Memory, I will say. I would say probably the worst solo mode in Modern Memory. that was agony. Worse than AOJ? You caught me. You caught me. So what's MX stand for? Mateable. What's wrong with you people? Play a little, I gotta get my ass out of gold. Paguska, get the fuck up. Look at it. Get the fuck up. Hello? Thank you. Oh my god. This hand's not bad. Keep drawing Birth. You know, drawing Birth doesn't even feel too bad, to be honest. Zero extra deck. I love him. He's so cute. Bonfire. Yeah, the bot problem is really bad at this elo. Alright, let's go... Divine Temple we can theoretically wait on. We don't necessarily have to do it like this. And then let's try and have a little fun with it, you know what I'm saying? Let's get a little sweaty with it. A little sweaty and ready. Let's get a little saucy and sweaty and ready. Let's fuck it up, yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Master Duel is gonna ban Oak, I just know it. That's like that would be a classic Master Duel hit. Draglia meme, there are so many hands where I'm like, if I had a fucking Barricade Borg in the extra, I would just be able to end on 5 negates, and I don't. I'm starting to get pilled on the fact that I need Barricade Borg. Because what I'd do here is I'd Barricade Borg in place of the Masquerena, and then I would set the what's it called? Formula Synchron with the Flamberge. It's bad, though. Alright, Sansa, what are we doing? Come on, Lava Golem Grenmaju. You know what's crazy? Lava Golem doesn't even do anything. They go Lava Golem, and we go, okay. Summon Flamberge from back row. Flamberge target Masquerena. Format Apo, and then we go get our 2 guys. It's also fire, yeah. Lava Golem 2, though. That's, yeah, Lava Golem 2 would be a problem. Wait, how are you beating Monkey Deck? Let's find out together. Okay. This card is so funny. What the fuck? This is like the funniest card I've ever seen in my life. Got me. No. It plays the animation anyway? Well, now I don't want to. Now I don't want to attack anymore. Attack and receive. I'm gonna do everything I can to not lose this game, and may still lose it. This is kind of cool, right? Nightmares. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Can we make the U-Link? Let me think, actually. Can we make the U-Link? I don't think... Oh, we can go Zelantis in this zone. No, I don't think we can. What are you even U-Linking for? Comedic value? I don't know. Jeez, haven't you guys ever had fun? No. Oh, okay. When you're starting a new Doug series, it was supposed to be today, but he's not feeling too well. All right, we are not losing this game. Peeps, you're just in a bad mood today. Did someone pour breast milk into your cereal? Probably not. That's why he's cranky. He's really thinking here. He's like, oh, shit, what do I do? Okay. Get me out of this fucking ELO, man. I can't do this. Joseph, I think checking out our brand new drafting system would help cheer you up. Thank you, Mr. Yugioh Pro Deck. Do you have a link to it? Is it just the deck or the pack simulator? I can't tell if this is an April Fool's joke or not, also. Watch this. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Get me out of this game. 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 Oh. Oh, it's real. Master Duel Arena. Holy shit, it's Simo in rhyme style. Damn, he's hitting up the heavy hitters. Oh shit, chat. It's 50 minutes. I'm not watching this.
Welcome to Master Duel Arena, where 2 duelists enter, but only one may reign supreme. Each episode, duelists will build decks using Hearthstone's Arena draft format. 3 cards appear, but only one can be chosen.
The man just understands limited. I just don't know what the man understands the truth of this card game, which is the people demand limited. The people cry out in the streets, Mr. Simo, Czar Alex, we demand a limited format. And he, every few years, deigns to the masses. He says, okay, I have fixed Yu-Gi-Oh! For another 6 months. Is it a new duelist a week, or will it always be rhyme style?
Duelists will build their decks this way,
I don't
card
know.
by card, until their decks are complete, then play a best 2 out of 3. This is Master Duel Arena. Let's get into it. Let's go ahead and pick our first card. We have Earthquake Ryukoki. So I'm going to go with twin-headed.
Is it always rhyme
Dragons.
style? I
I'll
assume
take
it
Dark
is.
Balter in case we come across meta, and I already took one twin-headed, so I guess I'll take Guiltia, because, like, who cares?
Messenger. Wow, I literally just got the floodgate section. Messenger. I guess I'll
He actually pulled 3 floodgates. All right, we'll start watching these for sure. It's different every time. Ugh! Pass. Gage, you better not be on an episode of this. I don't want to see Gage playing limited with Alex. Although, I just had a good idea. Chad, I think I'm going to start a new series. You tell me if this series sounds good, okay? So the theory of this series is that each week we get a new person to play Master Duel with us, but the cards that we play within Master Duel are selected from a series of cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro Deck's new tool, which is like a pack simulator. Yeah, keep going. Okay. It's modeled off of Hearthstone's Arena draft system, right? And oh shit, we actually get to we get to do the new combo here. I never get to do it to him. Thanks, Andres, for showing me how to do this. There's a sack line? Yeah, watch this. You can do this in TCG, too. It's actually even better in TCG, in my opinion. We'll do this guy. And there it is. You get to do the Snake Eye line completely protected under Apo. That's so annoying. Like the most annoying thing ever. It's so stupid. How do people play this fucking game, man? Oh, man. I do have a lot of fun doing it, though. Why you send Birth instead of Field Spell? Good question. We should have kept Birth. Shit, we could even send Oak there, because there's no chance of us getting Nibiru'd. I guess we could get, like, Nibiru impermed. You only ever get this field when they have no hand traps, LMAO. I don't think that's true at all. I think the whole point of this field is that it plays well into hand traps. If they don't interrupt your Witch set OSS, that's correct. But if they have, like... If they value imperm on a card that's not Witch, I mean, I don't know. I definitely feel like the whole thrust of this line is that it solves one of the big problems, which is your opponent having, like, 2 hand traps. How do we want to do this? We just do whatever here. Oh. I get what you're saying. Okay, they're not saying that the board resolves the outstanding problem. They're saying that it seems like you only ever draw this board when your opponent has no interaction. Okay, that's... I can get behind that complaint. That's a complaint that's near and dear to my own heart. How do people play this game? Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Okay, we have so many zones here. Go like this. Summon Flamberge. You are doing this to a Blue Eyes player. Yes, well, they need to learn. Learn to uninstall. Why is Sprite hit when you can do this? What's the problem? What's the issue? I don't see the issue. You are a disturbed guy if you make this deck. You might be right. You know, I think... Ugh, it's so gross. I think I'm like... Yeah, fucking get out of this one. I'm like trying to finagle the last half of the board, but like... I just don't have the zones. It's too good. It's Flamberge, Pop Princess there. Yeah, the end of that board was supposed to be Princess, summon back Flamberge, and then Baron, pop the Princess. Farfa was right, ban IP. What do you ban from this deck? There's not a good ban. Like, outside of the cards that just came out, there's not a good ban. That's, like, the really frustrating part about it. There's not a card... Like, I guess you could ban Dia Bellstar, but, like, you can't do that. She's... Okay, well, this is kind of a whack hand. This is a Snake Eye Ash absolutely has to resolve. Under every circumstance. 48 card deck, by the way. Okay. What about the generic extra deck stuff? Apo isn't the difference maker. Banning IP... I mean, you can't ban IP. She's like a face of the product now. But IP ban would do a lot to resolve some of the problems with this deck. Okay. Linkuriboh? No, Linkuriboh doesn't change anything. Like, you should ban Link Rebo because it makes, like, it's really frustrating on turn 3, like, how it interacts with all the targeted negation hand traps that are otherwise very powerful. But, like, nah. I guess I'll do this. With the Flamberge in hand, I almost want to do Oak here. Just, like, Oak. Set Oak, Ash and Oak for... Flamberge. No, I'll... I hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. There was definitely a version of this line that did that, but... It's a version that eschews access to the temple for, like, synchros, which I think is defensible. We could leave the bow here and send the Flamberge. Flamberge for Flamberge. Yeah, let's do that. Would banning Diabellstar even really kill the deck? No. Can we retain the Flamberge in hand? I don't think there's a reason to. I think you just hit OSS. I think the thing that irritates me about hit OSS is that the best version of this deck will endure. No, that's not true. Yeah, it is true. It'll kill the Fire King version of the deck, probably. I could see something stupid like Diabellstar to 1 or Wanted to 1, but, like, none of that is going to materially change, like, the problem. Ban Amblo Whale, absolutely. I think there's an argument to ban Zealantis. Like, I think that's, like, a really funny ban. I don't know, I don't want any of these. I think we're meant to do more with this hand. It looks like we're just going to go Amblo Whale pass. Because of the way this hand worked out... Oh, hold up. Yeah, because of the way this hand worked out, I'm also going to go Zealantis here. We're just going to do our best to play around, like, Anima. Anima's weird, because, like, you shouldn't play around Anima in Master Duel, in my opinion. Because the only decks that play it don't have the room in the extra to play it. But it's, like, just so much better to be able to set your zones here. In the TCG, you have to play around Anima because there's a bunch of decks that are not Snake Eye that play it. Like, you can do it in Voiceless Voice, for instance. And I'm going to Flamberge here as well because we've already put ourselves in a position where Thrust is really frustrating. I did that whole thing to play around Anima, and then I didn't. I played around and I was like, okay, right, Zealantis, and then I was just like, no, fuck it, I'm not doing that. She's supposed to be over here. Oh, fuck, it's Dark World. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I think Rebecca has the correct opinion here, which is, like, while it is certainly not okay where Snake Eyes has ended up, if you kill Snake Eyes, the resultant format is really bad. Like, it's one of those, like, load-bearing tier zeros where it's like, it is frustrating that this deck is as strong as it is. However, every deck under it is a fucking snoozer. That's the problem. It's like, Snake Eyes is much more fun and interesting than anything else that's being played right now. It just also happens to be way better than everything else. And it's not like Tearlament where like I like the mirror so much that I can forgive the fact that it's the only deck that's worth playing. It just is what it is. The Snake Eye mirror also sucks. Yeah, I don't love it, but I would much rather play the mirror than pretty much any other matchup this format. I'm actually gonna go get Subversion here. Alright, so the reason we've done this is because I'm greedy. I couldn't pass up like a +4, so I'm gonna wait for them to do something and then I'll draw. Oh, please don't take. Holy shit, take here is so killer. Draw 2. Suck my dick, dude. Draw 2? Yeah, absolutely. The mirror had a lot of potential before it became Hand Trap Turbo. I think it still has the potential to evolve, but I don't know. I'm trying to think what they could do that would make the format more interesting. Well, that's Dark World for you. You know what? We can just Subversion this guy back and go in. The scariest thing that can happen to... I knew it was brainwashing. The scariest thing that can happen to you at an event... Foxy was telling me this because it happened to her in a Challenger Cup. Is you sit down from an opponent, you lose the die roll, and they go, okay, activate Pearl. You're fuck. Like, look at a hand that has, like, one non-engine in it, and you're like, yeah, that's okay. Yubel, save us. I'm excited for Fiend Blink. I think Fiend Blink is going to be really cool. Do you think Snake Eye is the shit that will get Apo and Baron killed? Absolutely not. I mean, there's versions of this deck that don't even play Apo and Baron. That's the thing is, like, it's super flexible, too. I don't know. I think that, like, I unfortunately don't see an out to stopping Snake Eye outside of doing the stupid fucking thing where they put in so many consistency hits that it just becomes not worth playing it. But that's really hard to do for this deck in particular because they have so many search spells, and it leads to a gameplay that just sucks. It's just like, oh, whoops, I didn't draw my starter. Oh, you got me. It is definitely challenging. I'm interested to see how Konami can rise to the challenge. This hand sucks. What is going on with this hand? I'm so excited for lead. It's going to be awful. What comes out in lead that we're scared of? That's what banning OSS does. I think OSS is like the only okay, whatever. Only defensible ban. I could see them banning, like, it would be cool if they banned like Temple OSS. That might be fun. I'm trying to think of, like, they could like limit Poplar. That makes some lines a lot harder. They could limit Flamberge. Limiting Ash is like the consistency hit. They could... Limiting Ash, Diabellstar, or Wanted is like... That's what I expect to happen in the upcoming list. Is like, they will pick one of those three and limit them. Decent hand. It's all... you know, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's only alright. If we were going first, it'd be crazy. Fucking hell. I swear to God. Whoa! At least we can burn the Baron. You know, I don't love Baron, but I do love that her negate is not once per turn. That it's like once ever. Playing against Voiceless now is like, oh, fuck, you get to do that every turn? Jesus. Oh? I'm interested. Voice is playing Cash as well now. I think that, like, people are just finally coming to terms with the fact that like it is actually super broken to just have 2 bodies, like 2 7-star bodies that you can go, oh, come on. I gotta start playing this card in paper. Holy shit. I have never not liked playing this card. Oh my god. Ain't that bad of a hand. It got a lot better. Fenrir is a good card. You know what's crazy is that Fenrir isn't the good Kashtira. Like everyone's just playing Unicorn. The fun thing about Unicorn is if you draw Birth, it doesn't even matter. It's like, oh cool, I can send that off OSS, so if they interrupt my normal, I can still play. Okay, well, that was fun. Mind if I saw your list? Yeah, it's nothing special. Am I getting interneted? Hello? Can you all see me?
What?
Don't you do this to me! Okay, thank God. Don't use Poplar here. That's got to be imperm. Oh, I didn't even click OSS. It was just like, you're taking OSS, asshole. I need my opponent to scoop. That's the only scenario we get out of here. Oh, we are LAGGING here. Please imperm. Thank you. Will my computer be able to take the crossout designator? I need to cross out because I think it will debilitate my opponent into surrendering, which is the only way I make it through this bad connection. Thinking. 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 Okay, thank God. Thinking. 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 Please scoop. Nibiru? We're playing around Nibiru. Don't get excited. Okay, whew. Looks like we're done. Or not. I just shouldn't have opened my fucking mouth, huh? I just should not have said a goddamn thing. I should have said, oh, never mind. Anytime you're ready. We should have done the Twitter thread. Oh, here we go. Okay. I think, regrettably, that is a pretty good stopping point. I don't want to stream if the Wi-Fi is going to be bad. Yeah. That was the rank up. That was not the rank up. Don't worry. I will see you all around. I appreciate y'all being around today. Doug is not feeling well, which is why we're not doing the Doug thing. We'll be back tomorrow about 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are doing a Team Samurai collab. We're going to be watching Saga, and it's the Saga that Doug got all that shit for, so it'll be fun. We're also going to be doing the Twitter thread that went up today. If you have not had a chance to answer that, please do. And other than that, I will see you next time. Let's see who's on. Nesh is on. I'm going to throw you over to Nesh. Everyone say, hi, Nesh. I think he's building something. Bye-bye.